Let's read the vocabulary first. Murmured,
bergumam,
definitely,
tentu saja,
talkative,
banyak ngomong,
thoughtful,
bijaksana,
seal of approval,
tanda persetujuan,
cheating,
mencontek,
grab the talk,
mengambil alih pembicaraan,
peer,
rekan,
cheering,
menghibur,
achievement,
pencapaian,
heaped a sigh of relief,
menghela napas lega,
clasping,
menggenggam,
in vain,
sia-sia,
limply,
lemas.
Mr. Pondu stared at the students. He looked around the class. Then he said slowly,
Since all of you have understood the lesson, we will have the test next week. Please study again, so you will get good mark. Don't hope that you will get a good score from cheating. Studying is the key to success.
Mr. Pondu finished his last sentence and left the class. Suddenly he showed up again.
I will give a reward if you get a good score. A ticket to the movies.
Then he disappeared.
Mr. Pandu always has difficult test for us. We will definitely not get the ticket. I think we can only get a C for that test. How can we get a good score together? It will be fun if we can go together. How if we study together?
Kiko, the talkative student said.
What is that for? We will still get 7 at best. It's better if we use our time to do something else.
Tanya, the thoughtful student stood up and said,
Hey, how about this? I know that Mr. Panda will give the test to the other classes. We will ask the student from the class which has the test before us to copy the problems. And then we will ask someone to make the answer key before our test. Then we will get better score for that.
Almost all students clapped their hands as seal of approval. Then they talked about who would they ask for the problems and the answer key. Donna and Rena were sitting at the canteen. They were talking about the plan.
Actually, I don't agree with the plan. I think we have to be honest with ourselves. My mom always said, it is much better to get 7 by our own effort than to get 9 by cheating.
Me too. I will feel uncomfortable thinking that actually I could not do the test. Rena, how about if we study together in my house for this test? I feel like giving my best if I have peer to study together.
Donna asked for approval from Rena.
Deal then. I also like that.
After they talked, Kenny and Zora joined their plan as well.
Hi, can we join?
Of course.
All the students were busy. Donna, Rena, Kenny and Zora opened their book and tried to memorize as much as they could for the last time. The others were busy trying to memorize, and some even copy the answer in a small paper and hide it in their socks, behind his ear, or whatever places they can put it. The class was so quiet when Mr. Pondu came and gave the test. The next week later, Mr. Pondu reviewed the test result.
I am glad that many of you could do the test well. Only 4 students got C, the others got A.
Donna, Rena, Kenny and Zora bowed their head. They were sure it's them Mr. Pondu talked about, and then they smiled to one another, cheering each other. Other students also smiled to one another, very satisfied with their achievement.
I was told that there were students from this class copied the answer from another class, and I found the answer key you have made.
He looked around the class.
I will exchange the score. The one who got C, which I am sure had tried their best, will get A, and all who got A, which I know only imitating the answer, will get C.
Donna, Rena, Kenny and Zora raised their head and beamed happily to one another. They heaped a sigh of relief and clasping their hands not to clap, expressing their gladness. Their effort is not in vain. They looked gratefully to Mr. Pondu. After several talks of advice from Mr. Pondu to the students, he left the class. All the students who copied the answer key, sat limply in their chairs. Let's answer the questions.
What score do you get? See you in the next video.